Vitamin D, often referred to as the sunshine vitamin, is essential for bone health, immune function, and overall well-being. However, while adequate vitamin D levels are crucial, excess vitamin D can pose significant health risks, particularly for men. Dr. Emily Thompson, an endocrinologist, has highlighted the potential dangers of excess vitamin D. Let's delve into the surprising health risks associated with too much vitamin D and understand why moderation is key. The role of vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a vital role in various bodily functions, including bone health. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, which is essential for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Immune function. Vitamin D supports the immune system by enhancing the function of immune cells and reducing inflammation. Muscle function. Vitamin D is crucial for muscle strength and function, as it helps regulate calcium levels in muscle tissue. Sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D can be obtained from various sources, including sunlight. The body produces vitamin D when the skin is exposed to sunlight. This is the primary source of vitamin D for most people. Diet foods rich in vitamin D include fatty fish, such as salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. Supplements. Vitamin D supplements are commonly used to ensure adequate intake, especially for those with limited sun exposure or dietary restrictions. The dangers of excess vitamin D. While vitamin D is essential, excess levels can lead to a condition known as vitamin D toxicity or hypervitaminosis D. This condition can cause a range of health problems, particularly in men. Hypercalcemia, the primary risk. Elevated calcium levels can be a serious issue. Excess vitamin D can lead to hypercalcemia, a condition characterized by elevated calcium levels in the blood. High calcium levels can cause various symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, poor appetite, constipation, weakness, and kidney problems. Scientific evidence supports this. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that high doses of vitamin D supplements can lead to hypercalcemia, especially in individuals with underlying health conditions. Another study in the New England Journal of Medicine reported cases of severe hypercalcemia and associated health complications in patients taking high doses of vitamin D supplements. It's a bit surprising, but hypercalcemia can lead to serious health complications, including kidney stones, bone loss, and even kidney failure if left untreated. Kidney damage, a silent threat. Kidney stones can be quite painful, and excess vitamin D can increase the risk of developing them. If not properly managed, these stones can lead to kidney damage. In severe cases, hypercalcemia can lead to kidney failure, a life-threatening condition that requires immediate medical attention. Scientific evidence backs this up. A study in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that high vitamin D levels were associated with an increased risk of kidney stones and kidney damage. Another study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases reported that excess vitamin D can exacerbate existing kidney conditions and lead to further complications. Here's an interesting fact. The kidneys play a crucial role in regulating calcium levels in the body. Excess vitamin D can disrupt this balance, leading to kidney damage and other health issues. Cardiovascular risks, the hidden danger. Vascular calcification is one of the risks associated with excess vitamin D. This condition involves calcium deposits forming in the blood vessels, which can lead to hardening of the arteries, also known as atherosclerosis, and an increased risk of heart disease. High calcium levels can also contribute to hypertension or high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Scientific evidence is clear on this. A study in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension found that excess vitamin D can contribute to vascular calcification and hypertension, increasing the risk of cardiovascular events. Another study in the American Journal of Cardiology reported that high vitamin D levels were associated with an increased risk of coronary artery disease and heart failure. It's a bit surprising, But while moderate vitamin D levels are beneficial for cardiovascular health, excess vitamin D can have the opposite effect, increasing the risk of heart disease and other cardiovascular complications. Bone health, too much of a good thing. Contrary to popular belief, excess vitamin D can lead to bone loss rather than bone gain. High calcium levels can interfere with bone remodeling, leading to weakened bones and an increased risk of fractures. A study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that high vitamin D levels were associated with increased bone turnover and bone loss. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that excess vitamin D can disrupt the balance of bone remodeling, leading to weakened bones and increased risk of fractures. Surprisingly, while vitamin D is essential for bone health, excess levels can disrupt the delicate balance of bone remodeling, leading to bone loss and increased risk of fractures. Neurological symptoms, the unexpected impact. Excess vitamin D can lead to neurological symptoms, including confusion, disorientation, and even coma in severe cases. High calcium levels can also cause muscle weakness and fatigue, affecting overall physical function and quality of life. A study in the Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery and Psychiatry found that high vitamin D levels were associated with neurological symptoms, including confusion and muscle weakness. Another study in the American Journal of Psychiatry reported that excess vitamin D can contribute to cognitive impairment and other neurological complications. Interestingly, the brain and nervous system are sensitive to changes in calcium levels. Excess vitamin D can disrupt neurological function, leading to a range of symptoms including confusion, muscle weakness, and even coma. Preventing vitamin D toxicity. To avoid the dangers of excess vitamin D, consider the following. Stick to the recommended daily intake of vitamin D, which is typically 600 to 800 IU for adults. Avoid taking high doses of vitamin D supplements without medical supervision. Spend 10 to 15 minutes in the sunlight without sunscreen a few times a week to naturally boost your vitamin D levels. Incorporate vitamin D-rich foods into your diet, such as fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. And get your vitamin D levels checked regularly, especially if you are taking supplements or have underlying health conditions. While vitamin D is essential for overall health and well-being, excess levels can pose significant health risks, particularly for men. From hypercalcemia and kidney damage to cardiovascular risks and bone loss, the dangers of excess vitamin D are real and surprising. By understanding these risks and taking steps to prevent vitamin D toxicity, you can ensure optimal health and well-being. Always consult a healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet or supplement routine.